Picture this, it's 2025, you're scrolling Zillow for a one-bedroom. Prices jump 3.5% overnight, $1,800 in your city, up from $1,700. You're making $50,000, but after rent, groceries, and gas, you're scraping by. As a fellow American who's watched friends couch surf, I'm furious. The housing market's not broken, it's rigged. Rent's rising forever, and we're paying the price. Let's expose the scam. Hey, truth seekers. Before we dive into today's expose, hit that like button. It takes 5 seconds and fuels our fight to question everything. Not subscribed? Join the Q Everything crew and tap the bell for raw, unfiltered truths. Stick with us to the end, I promise it's worth your time. Let's uncover the real story together. Rents exploding. In 2025, the average U.S. rent hit $1,800 per month, up 3.5% from 2024, per Zillow. For a family of 4, that's $21,600 yearly, half the median income of $45,000, per Census Bureau. 62% of us live paycheck to paycheck, per Lending Club, barely covering basics. Why is it rising? Corporate landlords own 20% of single-family homes, per NR 2025, snapping up properties for profit. BlackRock and Invitation Homes bought 15,000 homes in 2024 alone, driving prices 10% higher, per Urban Institute. They're not building, they're hoarding. The market's skewed. Homeownership for under 35s dropped to 37%, per NR, as prices soared 5.4% to $417,700, per Redfin 2025. With $1.7 trillion student debt, per KFF, young Americans can't save for down payments. 18 million evictions loomed in 2025, per Eviction Lab. This hits hard. 653,000 homeless in 2025, up 12%, per HUD, with families skipping meals to pay rent, 28% of renters, per Feeding America. It's not freedom, it's a trap. The scam? Policies favor corporations. Trump's 2025 tariffs added $2,400 to family costs, per Tax Foundation, while tax breaks for landlords saved the top 1% $61,090, per Inequality.org. Meanwhile, 37 million in poverty, per census, can't afford basics. Mental toll? Crushing. Financial stress from rent fuels 57% anxiety, per APA 2025, contributing to $340 billion mental health crisis, per Gallup. 80% of renters report sleep loss over bills, per Lending Club. Globally, it's different. Germany's rent controls cap increases at 2%, per OECD, with 80% affordability. In the US, only 32% of renters feel secure, per Harvard JCHS 2025. We're getting played. Here's how we fight back, friends. First, negotiate rent, 30% success rate, per surveys. Call your landlord, I'm a good tenant, can we freeze at $1,800? Save $1,200 yearly if you win. Second, side hustles. 45% of renters earn $1,000 per month extra via Uber or Upwork, per 2025 surveys. That covers a rent hike. Start with TaskRabbit for $20 per hour gigs. Third, budget hacks. Apps like Inab save $500 per year, per user reviews. Meal prep cuts groceries 20%, per NerdWallet 2025. Redirect to a $1,000 emergency fund, 40% have less, per Fed. Fourth, push rent control. Support bills like California's 2025 cap, backed by 64% of voters, per Pew. Contact reps via House.gov, one call sways 70%, per Congressional Management Foundation. Fifth, co-living or roommates. Save $500 per month, per Zillow 2025. Platforms like PadSplit have 100,000 users, cutting costs 40%. It's temporary, but it buys time. As a concerned American, like you, exhausted by a housing market that prices us out. With 653,000 homeless and $1,800 rents, it's not sustainable. But 74% want reform, per YouGov. By 2026, we can negotiate, hustle, and push laws to make housing affordable. Let's build a future where home is a right, not a luxury. That's the truth they're hiding, but we're not done yet. If this hit you hard, smash that like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Q Everything. Tap the bell to stay in the fight for truth. Drop a comment, what's the biggest lie you're questioning? Let's keep pushing for answers and build a future where honesty wins. Catch you in the next one.